plants.
Okay.
I'm going to zoom a little bit down. Hey everyone. So last time we vlogged about moving house, and I told you the reason why I moved into this house is because the living room is so accommodative for plants, and I've always wanted to have plants in my house. So I told you we'd go plant shopping, which I went, and I'm gonna share a video with you. And I went to Ruiru, and the plants there are very affordable. Most of these plants I bought for 100 and 150 shillings. I had 4 plants, and the reason this whole table is full of all these things is because these are just going to be some DIY decorations for the house that I thought we can do together. So number one, if you recall, I had told you we do some DIYs on the pots for the flowers, but with the 5-liter bottles, sorry, I threw away all the bottles after they didn't serve me right. But I decided to buy some buckets, and I'm gonna look for another 5-liter container so that I show you. I tried to cut it, but it couldn't fit this plant and this plant, and also this plant is because this plant looks more square. No, this is actually rectangular, so I decided to cut this kind of a jerry can, and then that was a much bigger plant, so I got this bigger bucket. So usually when you buy plants, the person who is selling the plants, I got some manure too, some goat manure. It's quite far, so usually when you're taking care of plants, something I learned is plants need very little amount of water, especially if you're putting them in the house, so you won't you know, usually people have vases which have holes around this area. So mine, because they are buckets, they don't have holes, and that hole is usually used to, you know, if the water is a lot, inatokea hapo chini. But because the buckets do not have holes, this I got from a friend. This is an idea I got from a friend, that I can use this because it is it to kutoa maji, you say, it has a very small amount of water coming out of it, so you avoid putting too much water on the plants. So I try to do this every single day when I wake up and the sun is up. Yep. As you can see, I bought 4 types of plants, which are, this is aloe vera. Yeah, aloe vera. And this is, what is it called? It's called snake plant. Yeah, sorry. This one, I don't remember the name, surely. Oh God, it's spoiled. I think we're gonna have to use some tape over there. But this one, I don't remember the name. And this one is called spider plant. Yeah, so I'm not gonna do this the whole time, but I'm just trying to show you how to maintain these flowers. And yeah, so that is basic. Remember, when I got these ropes, let me tell you the idea I had. This thing doesn't look, it's a bucket, sorry, this bucket and this thing and whichever, they don't look so what can I say, they're not so beautiful for the house. So this is a way to make it look beautiful. This is also an idea from a friend. You can use these ropes. I'm gonna show you, so that maybe in the next video I'm gonna make all these things, and we are gonna make them with you. So this is binding glue, and this is super glue. Yeah, it costs 30 shillings in a normal shop, and it costs 50 shillings in a hardware. So this is super glue, and this is binding glue. Binding glue, you mostly find it in a bookshop. So actually I have not used them, but mostly I was opting to use the binding glue on this bottle. I hope I'm not mixing you up. So you can try the binding glue on the buckets with the ropes. And so you just get some ropes. We're gonna do this together. These ropes cost 30 shillings. There are those that cost 50 shillings, and there are those that cost 100 shillings, depending on the size and the quality. So onto this bucket. So the reason I said binding glue and super glue is because we don't know which one is going to work, because I've also not done this. So we're gonna, away from that, these are also just little pots, little painted pots that I got, and I have bigger ones. Sorry, let me get them right now. So I have the big ones. So when I was telling you that I bought, well, they're already made, like I've said. So as I was saying earlier, that most pots are made to toa water kutoa maji when the water is excess, because a plant is not supposed to have excess water. It's just like drowning. So usually this is how most pots are made, and they have something to sit on that helps the oh god, I'm sorry. So I'm really sorry about this, but it happens though. So we're gonna handle this more carefully, please understand me. So but at least you've seen how normal pots, I still can't believe it's spoiled, but anyway, it's good though. So this is my favorite, so if this would break I'd cry. So this is a much bigger pot. I got it because it looks more traditional, and the person who sold it to me told me this could boil githeri like kitambo. I am Kikuyu, so we used to boil githeri on such things, and mokimo, such things. So these are pots that you can use to plant or to just decorate the house. I got them for house decoration. So enough with all. So these are wine bottles. Every time you have wine, just don't throw away the bottles, or maybe a drink, don't. I have beer bottles down here, so but for the sake of the space, I just took the wine bottles, and I showed you a wine bottle that I have cleaned, and I have tried to rub this off. So this, what you use with this, mostly uses binding glue. So you just try to look for empty bottles, glass bottles especially, and you can get some spray paint, you can get some binding glue or some super glue I showed you. So, and these are also stickers. I got this from Quickmart. These are different types of stickers. So these are Uzis that I used to make maybe sweaters, or nowadays I see it's more, we're making every single thing, even bikinis in them. So this I will join to this with this binding glue, super glue, and I'm gonna do some, after I'm done, I'm gonna do some stickers on top. So next time when we are doing our video, just make sure you have this or something else you can stick onto this bottle with binding glue or super glue. I'm speaking too much, let me yeah. So we're gonna work on this next time. We're gonna join all these things. So yeah, I think that's all for today. So I hope you've seen. I'm gonna try and Google the name of this plant, and I'm gonna talk to you about the benefits of such plants in the house. One thing about spider plant, it freshens the air in the house, it helps the house to smell good, it just does a whole ton of things. So this is such an amazing day because the pot broke, and yeah, so this is the best thing to water the plants, just like I said. And yeah, so I'm so sorry because I had promised you I'd show you the interior of my house, but some thoughts just came to my mind. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So but I'm gonna follow up with you on this plant journey and interior decorations and DIYs on blah blah blah. Yeah, so enough of that. I love you so much. Be sure to always come back because it's always an amazing time when I do this with you, and I love you so much. Mwah, mwah. Oh shit, coronavirus, I still love you even without the kisses. And yeah, I redid my hair, so I know it's irrelevant, but please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Hit the like button if you like it, share with your friends, and also hit the notification button so that any single time we get to do a video, you are notified and you watch it. I love you. No, no kiss.